Hey y'all, little old black eagle here, down at my spot, getting ready to do some sketching and I don't know, maybe some writing. I've uh, I've decided it's time to write the book. Yep, my grandfather once told me that we've all got a book inside us. I mean, ultimately, it's about taking the next step and yada yada, all that comes with writing a book. But yeah, I mean, it's a little bit intimidating, I'm not going to lie. Um, but myself, I've been keeping journals and, oh my God, not only to myself, but to all five of my children. So, I mean, I've got a lot to work with. And yeah, there you go. God, it is so flipping gorgeous this morning. I can't even begin to tell you. I'm wearing like I don't know what you want to call it, like a light sweater jacket type thing. And tell you what, about ready to take it off. Get the sunscreen out. And see, I don't know if I'm even coming in on this guy, but yeah, guy out there clamming. Fishermen either coming or going. Tide's moving this way, so yeah, they get up pretty flippin' early, I'll tell you what. I mean, when I used to get down to the wharf to work, I mean, I'd get there at 7:30 and yeah, they'd all been long gone. Crazy. Although when I used to deliver lobster, I was down there by I don't know, 1:30, 2:30 in the morning. And yeah, then a 4.5 hour drive to Vermont, deliver to Vermont all day. Come home at like, I don't know, quite literally almost 24 hours later. And, the funny thing is, I'd leave all these notes for the kids. I mean, we literally lived 5 seconds away from the school, so, they could get themselves up into school for fuck's sake. They're teenagers, right? You could think they would read a note, which I had posted from the minute they opened their bedroom door. Don't forget to shut the house. Don't forget to close this. Don't forget to shut this off. Um, you know, Downstairs in the dining room. Did you remember that I wanted you to remember? And then just as they're about ready to go out the door, there's one last reminder. Shut the fucking door. Okay, well, you get my drift. And sure as shit, I would get home, every flippin' door open, every light on. Like, why don't you just put a sign out on the front lawn? Hey, anybody wants to, whatever, come and rip our apartment off? Actually, I had a few things worth stealing, but anyway. So, yeah. Oh, yeah. Little old black eagle can identify with y'all raising children, but I'll tell you what I can't identify with, and my heart goes out to, is in the midst of this flipping pandemic. My God. I mean, I didn't have enough teachers in my life, and, you know, I just can't even imagine what it's like as a parent right now. So, anyway. But see, that's the beauty of having 5 children up and out of the house. I don't have to worry about that shit anymore. It's funny, one of my son travels all the time, Hans Christian, and my twins, my babies, have been overseas as Marines, and my son Liam, he's like, Mom, when I'm done, I want to take you traveling and, you know, meet up with Hans. And I'm like easy cowboy. We're in the middle of a pandemic. Save your money. But he was like, no, I really want to. I was like, all right. So, and it's not too hard to twist Hans's arm. He goes to Spain every year. He's got a little family down there that takes care of him. But that's Hans. He, uh, people just love him. Oh, for God's sakes. Yeah, we'd be at the beach and I'd be crashed out and he'd be playing in the sand and I'd look over and he'd be having lunch on someone's blanket. I'm like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. They're like, hey, don't worry about it. Hans is sitting there chowing down and cheese and crackers and, you know, fishies. But, and it's interesting, having been adopted, one of the stories I learned about my birth father was that they were traveling on the Queen Mary from, I don't know, wherever to wherever. I believe they were going to France. Who knows? Anyway, my grandfathers and my birth father were invited to, the captain's table for dinner or whatever. And my grandfather couldn't find David. And he gets up to the quarters or wherever, and there's David, hanging out with the captain and the stewards, and just, he had actually been telling them a story like that they were European royalty or something. Fucking hilarious. And it's interesting, when they got to Paris and moved there for Life magazine. My grandfather said they weren't even outside they weren't even there for an hour, and my birth dad was down on the street making friends with the neighborhood kids who didn't speak a lick of English, nor did he speak French. But long story short is that my aunt ended up marrying that kid that they met when they literally just got into Paris. So, yeah, you know, kind of cool. But anyway, there's a car behind me with its engine on. I feel like I'm fighting the noise. But yeah, so little old Black Eagle's a little fished out these days. Toward the end of the season, you get really kind of sick of whatever, lobster, clams, fish, mussels, um, bass, trout. Um, one of our clients that rents out our summer place, is from Seattle, and she brought a bunch of smoked trout. She has like a smoking company. All over the world they ship. And holy shit, it was freaking awesome. I and I have to tell you, I've been a little bit of a greedy. Like I haven't told anybody that I have it. It's like it's all mine. But yeah. Anyway, well, I guess gotta go get my sketch pad and my pastels and all that good shit. Alrighty, much love.